Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this September the 27th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody had a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about our two new tropical storms, one which a hurricane, and which you see on the screen now, Hurricane Isaac, located over the north central tropical Atlantic, but expected to remain a fish storm. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about Tropical Storm Joyce in the tropical Atlantic. Also, we got some others we're going to be talking about as well, so we'll be taking a look at that. Also, we're going to take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map. Also, we're going to take a look at the tropical weather outlook again. Like I said, that way you get a chance to see where all these systems is. And also, we're going to take a look at the next 2 to 3 weeks in the tropics. Looks like it's going to be another busy second ending to hurricane season. So we was in the first quarter, now we're in the last quarter, so we're getting ready to go into the second half. So let's see how the second half of hurricane season is going to play out for us. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's go get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here's Hurricane Isaac over the north central tropical Atlantic. Pretty well defined. Do not have much of an eye wall. You can see a little bit like it's collapsing, so that means it's weakening. So it should not be too much longer. It should become tropical depression in the next couple of days. Alright, let's take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. Alright, you can see here's the tropical storm force wind field in the yellow. Made the hurricane through look like 2 a.m. Sunday, 2 p.m. Sunday as well, and then into a tropical storm, and then remains a tropical storm over the north central tropical Atlantic through Wednesday. So right now it looks to remain a fish storm in the tropical Atlantic. Alright, if you're tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 37.8 north, longitude 45.3 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 85 miles an hour with higher gusts. Movement is to the east at 16 miles per hour. Right now it's classified a hurricane with winds of 74 to 110 miles per hour. Alright, let's take a look at the Spaghetti-O models here. Alright, you can see, excuse me. Alright, you can see here's the center of the storm, well compacted through about 48 hours, then it kind of diverged after that, but it still remains over the north central tropical Atlantic, so we shouldn't have to worry about Isaac too much longer. Alright, here's the intensity guidance of the system. 75 knots equal to 85 miles per hour. Almost right on the edge of a category 2 hurricane. So right now it could reach category 2, would not be surprised. And then it drops off into a tropical storm after that time. Alright, let's move on to Tropical Storm Joyce. Alright, here's Tropical Storm Joyce. Joyce is located over the tropical Atlantic, getting better organized. This one here looks to remain a fish storm as well. Let's take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. Okay, here's the tropical storm force wind field about 5 p.m. this afternoon. Remains a tropical storm through Monday at 2 a.m. and then becomes a tropical depression. Pretty much remains a fish storm. Alright, if you're tracking the system home, located near latitude 18.6 north, longitude 44.0 west. Maximum sustained winds near 50 miles an hour with higher gusts. Moving to the northwest at 13 miles an hour. Classified as a tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. Alright, let's move on to the spool models. Here's the Spaghetti-O models here. Pretty well compacted. Then it kind of diverged about 48 to 96 hours out and further in time. But most of the models takes it off to the northeast. Right now, that's why the Hurricane Center just got it just meandered here. But it should turn off to the northeast and head on out into the north central tropical Atlantic. About 96 hours to 168 hours out. Alright, let's move on to the watch and warn advisory map currently. Alright, you can see here we got heated, says of heat warnings in Southern California, Southern Nevada, and also portion of Arizona. Special weather statements over here in portion of Wyoming, also in Nebraska. Also wind advisories, high wind warnings over portion of Illinois, Indiana, down in the portion of Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, portion of Alabama, also a portion of West Virginia, and also Ohio. Special weather statements there as well. We have tornado watches over here in portions of Virginia. High wind warnings also in effect along the mountain chain of West Virginia, and eastern Tennessee. A lot of flood warnings stretching from Virginia to the Carolinas, all the way down to Florida and Georgia regions as well. Small craft advisory from Long Island all the way back over to the east coast of Florida, Florida Keys, back to portions of the Big Bend area and Florida Panhandle, and then again from Washington State down to Northern California. Wayne Chain Island looks good. Small craft advisory around the Alaska area as well. Alright, tropical weather page. Alright, as you can see here is Helene, located over Kentucky. Isaac over in the north central tropical Atlantic. Joyce in the central tropical Atlantic. There's that system here as a 10% over the next 2 days. And it'll develop down in the portions of the northwestern Caribbean Sea in the next 7 days, but 0 chance in the next 2 days. And there's the storms again. There's that 40% chance over here from this system here in the central eastern Atlantic. There's 20% there in the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico. Alright, next 2 weeks. This is valid through October 2nd through October the 8th. We have a 40% and a 20% chance of development between the Cabo Verde Island and also the Leeward Islands for possible development. Again, across the Bahamas, also back across the Cuba area, back into southern Gulf of Mexico, northwestern areas of Caribbean Sea, and then off the eastern Pacific. Alright, this is for October 9th through October 15th. We got another 20% chance of development in the central tropical Atlantic. Then again in portion of the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea, Eastern Pacific, and then a 40% in the Southern Gulf and Northwestern Caribbean Sea. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the videos, and enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.